Hi, do you know where to live comfortably along the beach for the cheapest price? Where is the best and cheapest beach cities to live comfortably? Which best cheapest city to live in the world? We then found the places with the most beach-based businesses like restaurants, entertainment, and marinas using US. How many times have you been on an island vacation dreading return to real life, wishing there was a way this beachside bliss could last just a little longer? After a pandemic and domino effect of political headaches continuing to make the American dream seem not so dreamy, more than a few people have picked up and moved to a seaside spot where rent is less than a car payment, and internet still reaches speeds quick enough for those multiple daily Zoom calls. Below are the cheapest places to live on the beach in the world. Number 1. Algarve, Portugal. In this city, the monthly cost of living is $1,476. It's hard to believe a region with 100 miles of coastline, cobblestone streets, and more sun than pretty much anywhere else in Europe has a cost of living this low. Most of the region is English-speaking and home to 100,000 transplants from all over the world. And the city is cheap, dirt cheap. A 3-bedroom apartment will run you about $950, but if you don't need much space, $650 gets you a 1-bedroom smack in the center of the city. Beers are $2 and dinner out is under $10. You get the idea. And if you get homesick, head to Lisbon and you're about a 6-hour flight from the East Coast. Number 2. Ajaccio, Corsica. In this city, the monthly cost of living is $1,375. Corsica's capital offers the glam you'll find in the nearby Côte d'Azur, a 7-hour ferry ride away minus the astronomical cost of living that comes with annual events like the Monaco Grand Prix and Cannes Film Festival, plus, private villas, crayon-colored fishing boats bob in the harbor, and pastel-hued homes, as well as the birthplace of Napoleon Bonaparte, now a museum, line the old town's narrow streets. You've got plenty of white sand beaches in and around Ajaccio to choose from, Plage de Piro being one of the most popular. And when you're tired of those, you can hop on a boat from the old port to the nearby isles Sanguinaire's Blood Islands, or head to one of Corsica's other popular seaside towns, like Bonifacio in the south, crowned by a medieval clifftop citadel. And for a mere $700 a month, you can call a studio in the center your new seaside home. Blame Nice. Number 3. Cartagena, Colombia. In this city, the monthly cost of living is $515. Living in Cartagena is sort of like going on a tropical Caribbean vacation every day. That goes for partiers, history buffs, and outdoor enthusiasts alike. The snorkeling and scuba diving here are world-class and only about $30 a trip. The city's historic center is a museum of Spanish colonial architecture, and a roomy walking path takes you through it all and down to the main harbor. The nightlife is as intense as you'd expect in Colombia, and an all-timer night out will run you about $100 if you do it right. Party a little too hard and fear not. Healthcare in Cartagena is surprisingly good, with large hospitals and comprehensive health insurance for under $50 a month. Number 4. Hoi An, Vietnam. In this city, the monthly cost of living $550 to $1,100. Bigger Vietnamese cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh get most of the expat love, but neither boasts much of a beach. Hoi An, on the other hand, is not only bordered on one side by spectacular green mountains, it's also a skip and a jump from spectacular stretches of sand you'll have largely to yourself. The old city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you can get a house or apartment for as little as $300, or a month $500 gets you a nice one with everything included. To fully experience the area, your best bet is to rent a motorbike. In a place this beautiful, you'd be ill-advised not to. Number 5. Taghazout, Morocco. In this city, the monthly cost of living is $1,037. Thanks to its hyper-fast internet connection and proximity to Western Europe, Morocco has become a hot destination for entrepreneurs cutting personal costs to support their tech ventures. Rent plus a chic co-working space will run about $500 divided by month combined, meaning you won't be stuck looking for a buyout from your beachfront villa all the time. Taghazout has also become one of the great North Atlantic surf towns, where you'll see people carrying boards through Middle Eastern bazaars like they're baskets of fruit. Number 6. Canggu, Bali. Here, the monthly cost of living is $500 to $1,400. $500 a month seems downright unrealistic to live in one of the best surf towns in the South Pacific, especially one that's drawn flocks of Americans looking to work remotely. Artists, designers, yoga instructors, startup gurus, and other foreigners call Canggu home, lending the city a youthful, albeit rustic, wellness vibe. Cafes, restaurants, and juice stands line the streets, and parties and events pepper the week. The place feels a bit like those little surf towns you find on the less populated islands of Hawaii, but at a fraction of the cost. Sure, things like milk, wine, and other imports cost a little more here, but with average rent around $250 you can splurge. Number 7. Las Palmas, Gran Canaria. In this city, monthly cost of living is $1,393. If you've ever visited Las Palmas, you might be surprised to see it on a list of affordable places to live. But, like so many cities, visiting and living are two different things. Rent for a place off the ocean runs only about $600 for a one-bedroom, $1,000-ish for 3. The weather is some of the best in the world, with pretty much perpetual sun soaking the beaches along the coast. The city itself has a busy, urban feel, with quick escapes to beaches and the inland countryside and plenty of friendly people to party with. For a city experience with easy access to nature, this is the best seaside option in Europe. Number 8. Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. Here the monthly cost of living is $1,400. Though the Dominican Republic has some of the grandest, most affordable oceanfront homes in the Caribbean, the real draw in Las Terrenas is the solid expat community. 30 years ago, Europeans knew it best as a popular vacation spot, but they got hooked and stayed. Once you've established residency, it's relatively simple to work, own a business, import a car, and get citizenship. You'll find yourself in good company with a diverse mix of people, and if you ever get homesick, you're a 2-hour flight from Miami. Number 9. Roatan, Honduras. The monthly cost of living in this city is $570. Relaxed Roatan is the largest of Honduras' 3 Bay Islands, stretching 40 miles long and 5 miles at its widest. It's surrounded by the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef, the largest in the Caribbean Sea and the second largest worldwide after Australia's Great Barrier Reef. The place is an aquamarine dream. Idyllic beaches teem with inviting accommodations, tempting beach bars, and magical snorkeling and dive spots. The interior is craggy mountains covered in jungle. Everything smells fertile. And if you're looking for a good balance to your lifestyle, you can do it on the cheap. A pint costs $1.50 and fitness clubs are $45 divided by month, if that's your thing. Number 10. San Pancho, Mexico. Here the monthly cost of living is $1,100. San Pancho has the feel of a California surf town, with towering cliffs, impressive waves, and a downtown lined with restaurants serving up all things organic. The only difference, dinner for 2 in these restaurants will only run you about $30 to $50 as opposed to triple digits in California. The city itself isn't big, but it sits smack in the center of Riviera Nayarit, so you can hop through towns like Sayulita, San Blas, and the upscale Punta Mita within a short drive. And if you get a hankering for the big city, Puerto Vallarta is less than an hour away. For a quiet, coastal expat life in Mexico, this little gem on the Pacific is tough to beat. Thanks for watching our list of 10 cheapest cities to live comfortably. Don't forget to subscribe to my YOUTUBE channel for more interesting videos like this.